just 2 hours, and now you only have an hour and 40 minutes left, you can get this bag at this price. So the price on this bag will go up at the end of the day, at the end of the show, and then you will not see it this low of a price for 6 whole months. That takes us to May 3rd. May 2nd, before it could be this low of a price again. That's pretty remarkable. So rest of the year, this is your chance to get this bag. There's 2 different options for you in this one. That's why you're seeing the 2 different prices. But either way you go, we don't have a lot of these to go around, and you lose your price at the end of the show, and everybody gets free shipping and handling. So this is the Gianette.
Yes, that's correct.
Is that the small one or the big one?
The big one.
That's the big one. So the Gianette is the larger one. And then the Priola is the smaller one.
Yes, the Priola is
the Priola is a little bit more limited. And by the way, the Priola is 10 inches wide by 9.5 inches high and weighs about 2 pounds, 1 ounce. Then the Gianette is 2 pounds, 7 ounces and is just a couple of inches bigger. So we're talking about 12 by 11. We're really, really busy on the phone. So if you could do QVC.com or use your mobile apps, that would be fantastic. That's the easiest way to get through. And before it's gone, because we don't have a lot of these to go around. So, oh my goodness, I love this one down here too. Let's go through colors.
Okay.
This is the tan. That is the Riot Rust, which...
The map.
If you get one bag in the show, get one that has this pattern on it, because it's just so good. That's our most popular. Then we'll go down below. We have the black. And the black in this bag in the silhouette could actually be a little bit rock and roll. I mean, it's got that vibe to it.
It does with that hardware.
Then this blue clay.
Yes, that's right.
Most limited in the blue clay. How fun is that one? This is a great bag.
Isn't it? It's a really unique bag. This I actually was inspired by a bag I saw in Paris, and it had these iron handles on it. And I just thought that is so cool. It just looks so fresh. But then of course I had to add the crossbody strap, because if you're us American girls, we like to totally have our hands free. But we love to have those fun, feminine, unique bags that when we want to just unclip the strap on it, we can do so easy.
That's great. Make a little
put it on
handheld.
Or handhold.
That's great. The strap on this, the handle's about 4 inches and the strap is 22 to 25. More than 100 of these are spoken for, and we really don't have that many more. This price goes up at the end of the show and won't be this low of a price again until May. That's the next time you can see this low of a price. So get out that gift list. What girl just has a love for European vintage-inspired, really good quality handbags with amazing leather, or this love of Italy? I mean, I am so passionate about that country, and now seeing this in that Riot Rust, it's like you just have to have it.
Yeah, you do. But it's so fun because this is so functional and so easy, isn't it? I mean, you've got the pockets on the side, but look at all this whip stitch detailing with this heavy wax thread. And then you've got that on the handle where we've stretched the leather over the handle and then done the whip stitching on the handle. You got that on both sides. And then you've got this great pocket on the back side. Look how deep it is. So that's your secure pocket.
And even the hardware, like the zippers, you know how you can tell the difference between high quality and something that's a little bit less quality by the way the zippers glide, by how sturdy everything is. And this truly, you do feel like you went to Italy and bought this in Florence.
And then you just see how deep this bag is and how easy it is and how it just sits up, because it's got the feet on the bottom as well. It's got some really generous big dome-shaped feet on the back. Isn't that great?
We won't get any more of these back in stock, so it is the only order of the year. So if you do miss out on it before the end of the show, which is about an hour and a half away, is when that price will go up. If we have any left, the price will be more come 6 p.m. tonight, 6 p.m. Eastern. But if we don't, that's it. We won't get any more back in for the rest of the year. So if you see this and you love it, you've got to go now. So if you want the tan, in the Gianette, which is the larger size right here, we have 260 left there. And in the tan in the Priola, which is the smaller size, we only have 175 left, and then that's gone. Now in the Riot Rust, in this larger one, the Gianette, 280. In the smaller size, the Priola, 180 is all we have left. Now we go down to the black. In the Gianette, which is the larger size, we have 265 left there to go around. Ooh, that's really stunning, isn't it? And in the smaller size, which is the Priola, we only have 180 left there in that one. How fantastic is this? This is called blue clay.
Yeah, this is blue
And
clay.
in the larger, which is the Gianette, oh, and it has like the brown on
Yeah,
that,
it
too.
has a
That's
really beautiful vintage,
160
like chocolate.
there. And then in the smaller one, which is the Priola, 85 is all we have left there. Price goes up in 1.5 hours. The price goes away at the end of the show and will not be this low of a price for the next six months. That's a long time before you get this at this low price again, and 5 easy payments and free shipping and handling. And if you want 6 easy payments, by the way, on this, you can use your Q card and you get 6 easy payments on everything. Again, that ends though at the end of the day today, so it's a great time to do that.
It's a really unique bag. I haven't seen anything like this before.
No.
But I mean, the way the grommets, even on the side profile, you can, on this hardware, I put the floret on there. And if you haven't had a Patricia Nash bag, that little floret is actually the grape leaves, my logo.
Really?
And I was in a vineyard, sitting there going, what am I going to do for a logo? You have to have a logo, right? And I started drawing the grape leaves on a napkin and just kind of made a floret out of them, and it stuck.
Patricia, before you were doing handbags, I know you designed for a long time for others as well, but were you an artist? Were you more into textiles? What was your background? How did this start?
Well, you know, in college I decorated wedding cakes.
Really?
That's what supported myself.
Did you bake them as well, or were you just the decorator?
I baked it, did the whole thing.
Wow.
Yeah, I did that. I thought I wanted to be an accountant, but I was always so creative that, I mean, I always had my hands in something, you know, whatever crafts at home. When my kids were little, we always did crafts. So I just was always drawn to handcrafted things. Yeah. And so how I got to handbags, I don't know how it led me there, but it did. And it was always hard to be creative because when I was working with everyone else, they just wanted it cookie cutter, same as everybody else.
Right.
And I wanted to do something unique and different that showed the craftsmanship. And so when I finally did it after all these years, women have really appreciated it. I mean, we like to be noticed. We like someone to say, oh, your bag is beautiful, right?
And I just love.
And you want to feel it.
Right.
You feel good when you're carrying a nice, special bag. It makes you feel good.
And you want something unique. You know, I think that's what I love the most about this line is that they are so special. You feel like you have a one of a kind. Feel like you have something that isn't, again, cookie cutter like what everybody else does. And the quality is there because there's a lot. You can go into department stores and big stores and find, once again, kind of the same looking bag and okay quality leather, but oh goodness, this is just
and what you'll find is it's so functional. And again, you know, like I said earlier, if it's handcrafted and the most beautiful leather ever, if it doesn't have that pocket on the sides, that pocket on the back, easy opening, a great crossbody strap that you can take on and off, then it's like, I don't care how nice it is, it's not working for me.
Right.
Yeah.
Let me talk to you about the colors once again because they are going very, very quick. We're calling this blue clay. We're calling that one tan. Mm-hmm. That is your Riot Rust, which is very, very, very popular. And then down below is the black. We have 2 sizes in each bag. That's your $199 and your $259. Your smaller and your larger, about 2 inches off from the 2 of them. 5 easy payments or 6 on your Q card. And this price goes away at the end of the show. You've got about an hour and a half left, and then the price will go up. This is the lowest price that you're going to find this for the next 6 months. That puts us at May 3rd before you could find this bag, the Gianette or the Priola, at this low of a price. And for this craftsmanship and for the quality of the leather, it's a steal. I mean, it really is.
Yeah, it really is. Hardware's expensive.
Yeah.
You know, so besides just the beautiful leather, you've got this brushed brass or the brushed nickel hardware, and you've got the grommets. I mean, they're beautiful grommets. It's not just, you know, a little cheesy grommet that you see in some bags. It's really nicely polished. It's got a flat edge to it, and you can really see that quality when it's close up. And even look at these rings. I mean, you see the thickness of that ring, and that's not going to tarnish. That's going to look like that for this bag was sitting here another 5 years from now or whenever, it's still going to look this beautiful brushed brass.
I also really appreciate the lining in the pockets as well as the inside. It's this yummy kind of brushed suede that just feels great. You can see the inside of the bag, which is really, really important.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really is. These square bags are nice because you know how sometimes you get into some place, like you're paying and you're in the store and you want to sit it up and it doesn't sit up and it's falling over, and or you open it up and you don't see anything. Here you see absolutely everything.
2 sizes. She's got her hands right there on the Pula, which is the smaller size. The Gianette is the larger. That's the Riot Rust, which is very popular. We also have a tan. We have a blue clay, which is the first time we're seeing in this show this bag in that color. And then we also have the black. Price goes away at the end of the show. That's in the next hour and a half. QVC.com is the best place to go. All right, you love the boots that we've been showing you? It's time for those.
Is it?
Aren't they great?
They are fabulous. This is the first time I've worn them.